What's up, y'all? We back. We are back. I got a cut finally, but nonetheless, we are here, and I want to say thank you for watching. But forget all that. We'll get straight into it. Saturday, Terence Crawford, Canelo Álvarez, Las Vegas, big matchup. Who wins? And I'm gonna just start with this. This is one of the biggest matchups we're gonna see probably in the next 10 years. A lot of reasons why. Boxing is just where it's at right now is I'm not going to say it's a bad place, but it's not where it once was 10, 20 years ago. Of course not. Everyone would say that. Nobody would say what any different. Now, the Floyd Mayweather era, which was about 10 years ago, now I feel very old. With that, even he was kind of the one carrying the box office tickets with the big matchups and all of that, where other fighters weren't really promoting. Floyd Mayweather was one of those guys that was promoting, and he kind of carried the wave. And then now it looked like Tank was going to be that guy, but he's not. We saw him now; he's going to fight Jake Paul, and I'm not mad at that. He's going to get a bag for it, and he should get it easily. After the Roach fight, how he's seen people kind of turn on him for the grease in his eye and the tie happening. Now you got to fight him again after a draw, and people kind of turn on like, really? And then he got locked up, and now he's just like, you know what? I want my money, and I'm bouncing. I'm not mad at it. I respect it. And now I see Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson fighting each other. It Boxing's in a strange place, and this is one of the last fights that we'll see with two guys at the peak are going at it. When I say peak, I mean peak of popularity. I don't mean peak of fighting. I don't think neither of these guys are necessarily in their prime. I think they're a year past their prime. Canelo Álvarez, he's still the top guy, best Mexican fighter of all time. Not even a question. Terence Crawford after the Errol Spence fight, and then the last fight he had was a unanimous decision, but I didn't really think he fought his best. But before that, he was knocking guys out, TKOs, left and right. Since 2016, he's been doing it for like 6-7 years. But I think right now, both guys are a year past their prime. But nonetheless, as far as popularity, forget about it. September 13th, that's the Mexican Independence Day. They know what they're doing. Las Vegas. This is going to be a crazy one. Now, let's get into it, though. This fight, super middleweight. So Crawford's going to go up in weight. Canelo, he's a warrior, man. We've seen him in light heavyweight. We've seen him middleweight, super middleweight, light middleweight, welterweight in his earlier years of his career. We see him do everything. He has the advantage in that department. Crawford, we seen him on YouTube. He's working out. I'm sure he's getting stronger. I'm sure he's getting his speed right, his footwork right. I'm sure he'll be ready. I'm sure he'll be prepared because he's seen what happened when he fought Errol Spence. And Errol Spence, a guy who's naturally bigger, had to go down to that weight class, and he went to that ring. Something went wrong the day before, weight drain. I don't know. And he got his ass whooped by Crawford. So Crawford knows. He knows how the game go. He ain't about to let that happen. So I do think it plays to Canelo's favor, but this is still two high class boxers. So nonetheless, that doesn't make the hugest of difference. In boxing, it does make a difference. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. But let's just get into the boxing point of it. Crawford, I like him with agility. I like him with footwork. I like him. He gets to punch while moving. He can switch to orthodox southpaw. He can move and punch. He can counter punch while moving back, while moving forward to the side. He's kind of complete. He's a complete fighter. He's fast. He's quick. Good reaction. He got the counter punching to knock someone out. That type. Canelo does too. But Crawford has a little bit different where it's like he can do it while moving sideways, while moving backwards. You think he's getting a lot of pressure, but then he can knock you out. He can stun guys. We've seen it. Mir Khan. I remember seeing that fight. Crawford can do it. I like him. I like his defense. I didn't like in the last fight. I actually don't think his defense is better than Canelo's. if we keep it in the stack, I don't think Crawford's defense better than Canelo's. A lot of times Crawford gets very ego driven in boxing, and boxers they get that. What I mean by that is like he gets hit and then he just gets angry. He gets mad, and sometimes he fights better, but sometimes he eats punches too. And we saw that in his last fight. Even though it was a unanimous decision, we wasn't happy with that. Canelo killed him in the press conference. I believe it was yesterday or a couple days ago. Uh, Canelo went on Crawford like, "Who have you fought? You fought nobody. You have fought nobody. I fight a lot of legends." And he did. He did. Cotto, Floyd. He fought a lot of guys, but nonetheless, I think Crawford, what he has on his side is his ability. He's a smaller guy, and I think what he has on the side is that ability to move and jab and counterpunch and give him the hook and give him the southpaw. A lot of movement, and he's gonna be in shape. So don't think in those championship rounds he's gonna slow down or the body punches are gonna slow him down. I don't see Canelo landing those body shots that we were accustomed to him seeing him land in them early rounds. I don't see him doing that as much to Crawford to the point where in those championship rounds they start to add up as they usually do for Canelo, and he usually gets guys out of there in those later rounds, kind of like a Floyd Mayweather, so you say. But that's what I like about Crawford. His defense is the only concern I have as far as like boxing wise. We could talk about the weight and moving up and the gloves and all that, but as far as boxing, what I is him not getting too ego driven when it comes to boxing. And a lot of boxers have that. Every boxer has that. When they just want to fight, forget it. I'm fighting. Forget the game plan. Forget the mechanics. Forget the jab, set them up, the traps. Nah, we fighting. We fighting. And Canelo's the guy who can fight. He can fight inside, he can fight on the outside. Now, let's get to Canelo. Canelo, I like his jab more than Crawford. When he's, Canelo, yeah, Crawford can fight on the move. Canelo struggles with that. A lot of Mexican fighters struggle with that. I think, if I'm being honest, I think a lot of black fighters have that advantage where they can fight on the move, and a lot of other fighters kind of struggle with that. And Canelo's one of them. I think Canelo, but when he is stationary, when he is sitting down on his punches, when he is, in a rhythm, his jab can knock somebody out. Now, do I think it's knocking Crawford out? No, this is too high of a level for that. But I do think that jab could get him on the inside, can set him up with some traps. I don't think Crawford's falling for that. When Canelo does that, he starts backing up and backing up to the ropes to the corner and say, "No, he's not doing that. No, that's not working. That's not working over here. Not in these fights." Now, if the ego driven thing happen, maybe, but I don't see that happen. This is a chess match, bro. I don't expect no stoppage. I don't expect no knockouts in this fight. I'm just being real. I know blockbuster the the casual boxing fan is not gonna like this fight. They're gonna want knockouts. They're gonna want big shots. They're gonna want blood. They're gonna want cuts. I don't see none of that happen. This is just a chess match. These guys don't hate each other. This is a chess match. These guys respect each other. If you've seen the press conference, they just showed mad love to each other. They talked a little trash here and there, but at the end of the day, they still show love. Right, the next sentence after, I got respect for Canelo. I got respect for Crawford. These guys don't hate each other, and these guys are too skilled for I think a knockout. Now it's boxing; it can happen at any time, of course, but it's not happening. This is a chess match. I think Canelo's jab is nice. I think his counter punching is good if he could find a way to still be effective, which we usually see, but it's usually because he gets some body shots off, and he's great at that. I don't see Canelo allowing Crawford allowing body shots to happen to him that much. Now, can it slow him down a little bit? Sure, but I don't think it's significant. Both of these guys been in too many fights, man. Championship rounds. Crawford's never lost. Canelo has lost, but it was typically when he's going up in a weight. In the Floyd Mayweather fight when he was young. Not to make excuses, but both of these guys are too experienced to have some. This is no undercard. There is no mistakes. Both these guys have been battle tested. Canelo's been battle tested way more. Way more. Even though Crawford's an older guy, Canelo's been battle tested way more. This is not Errol Spence, who Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, great fighters, but you know Canelo over here, he's battled legends, bro. Like real life legends. Nonetheless, this is how I see the fight going. I see the first couple of rounds. I see it being a little bit boring to most people. I see Crawford kind of stepping in a little bit, throwing some shots, and but still being cautious. I think Canelo's tried to establish his jab. He moves a little forward. He tries to land some body shots, and I think he lands some, but none that's effective, and none that really catches the eye of most people. And I think in the middle rounds you'll start to see some exchanging. I think both guys are counter punchers, so you're gonna not see a lot of flurries, a lot of crazy exchanges. You're gonna see them both try to set traps, try to feint. Someone's gonna be on the ropes and someone's gonna go for it. You're gonna see someone on the ropes and it might not go for it. Now the crowd's booing because it looks boring. It's gonna be a chess match, and then eventually I think they open up in the later rounds. Some shots get taken, some shots get thrown. They're gonna get hit. That's a fact. Canelo's faster than Canelo. He has great timing. He has great experience. He's strong. He's strong. Let's get that out the way. He doesn't have to go down the way or anything. He's comfortable, which I think plays a big role to some degree. I still think this is a high level match where if you ask anyone of them after fight, you say, "Hey, how was it to go up to this weight or this weight class?" Then none of them gonna make excuses. Crawford's not gonna make excuses. So, listen, man, that's how I think the fight's gonna go. Now, who do I think will win between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford? September 13th in Las Vegas, Saturday night. I got Canelo with a unanimous or majority decision. I can see it. I can see a judge having a draw. It's gonna be a close fight. It's gonna be a chess match. I got Canelo. I the size to me, I can see it making a bit of a difference in the championship rounds. I like Canelo's body shots. I think he's gonna land some, and I think they're gonna slow Crawford down a little bit. I think he's gonna land some shots that are gonna be a little bit more eye popping, eye catching to the judges, and I think Canelo overall wins it. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Who y'all got winning? I'm excited for it. This match means so much to boxing, in my humble opinion, because now that we think Tank is on the way out, Devin Haney, we don't know what he's up to. He's getting back in the ring, but after the Ryan Garcia thing, the Ryan Garcia losing to Rolly, where's Errol Spence at? Sean Porter retired. The heavyweights only really have like two guys, and I think they're on their way out, but everyone keeps losing. Boxing's in a weird place, and this boxing match means a lot to the boxing world. At least it means a lot to me. I'm excited for it. I'm happy this is happening. I wish it happened a year or two sooner, but here we are. Can't complain. Guys in their mid-30s. Crawford will be 38 later this month. So I'm excited, man. Let me know what y'all think. I'm hyped. But that's all I got. Let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all predictions. Who y'all think will win. How y'all think the fight will go. It's Kevin. Go on www.thebrownbostonian.com. Go on TikTok. I appreciate all y'all. Subscribe, like, comment, share. I appreciate y'all. Peace.